Halloween has begun, and I had to think of a video for this holiday. Last year I had to wrap up Media Memory series on Halloween, but since I'm free to do any Halloween media videos, I think of a good one to talk about. Movies on Halloween or horror is possible, but I want to save that in a few years. My next option was TV shows or Halloween specials, and I went, that's actually not a bad idea. I love TV shows, and who doesn't love to watch shows that have Halloween episodes? I'm also going to include TV specials, the ones that have Halloween in it. So, in this video, in honor of the holiday, I'll be going through the shows on my personal list that have Halloween episodes. And I will be including Stranger Things. While that show did have Halloween episodes, I'm saving that show for a special occasion. Same goes to The Twilight Zone. Alright. With that out of the way, let's get to my TV shows for Halloween. Starting off with the cartoon short is Trick or Treat from the Donald Duck cartoon. This one I didn't grow up as a kid, so I watched it a few years ago on Disney Plus, and yeah, it's a really good short that screams Halloween. I know it's not super dark, but it does have Halloween elements in it, like the song and the atmosphere. And I really do like the Donald Duck cartoons, and this is one of them. An oldie, but a goodie. Definitely worth a Halloween treat for a cartoon short. Moving on from a short, we get to not one, but two Halloween specials. One is, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yeah, you can't leave a Peanut special without the iconic Halloween special. This is one of the best Halloween specials to put on almost every year. And I totally wish this one I wanted to watch as a kid because I love Halloween and Peanuts are great. I'm thinking about doing a video next year on the special since it will be turning 60. Still, a classic one. And the other that I actually grew up as a kid is Garfield's Halloween Adventure. My brother did record the special on VHS, and I watched it quite a few times. Thankfully, the special is free on YouTube. This was my introduction to Garfield the cat, and this actually came out a few years before the Garfield and Friends TV show. But yeah, the Halloween special was my first. Plus, it turned 40 this year. What a coincidence to talk about it. But yeah, the Halloween special was a fun one. I like that creepy moment where the old man telling their story and the build-up of the ghost pirates popped up. And no, I wasn't scared at them. Shut up. Another creepy but kind of corny scene is where there's a song about Garfield being a scaredy cat with different people dressed up with realistic monsters. I like that. Garfield is of course the stealer throughout the special. He gets excited to go out trick-or-treating with Odie and gets candy, and at the end, he's back home. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Garfield's Halloween special. Let's move on to kids channels, starting with Disney Channel. And boy, there's gonna be a lot of shows, but I'll mention a few. There are ones I watched for the first time on Disney Plus, like That's So Raven, where Raven and Chelsea turn the cows. Wizards of Waverly Place, where the Russo family turns the substation into an annual haunted house. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, of the hotel being haunted, and so on. Strangely, I didn't watch the Proud Family Halloween special as a kid, so I watched it years ago, and yeah, it's a really good one. I totally get that the Sweet Life is the best one out of the Halloween ones from Disney Channel. There are two TV shows that I did watch on Halloween. Even Stevens, titled A Very Scary Story, and Liz McGuire, titled Night of the Day of the Dead. Both themes of the show's Halloween episodes have in common, turning people into zombies. Yeah, scary, I know. But yeah, those are good memories watching them on Halloween. And of course, I couldn't leave my favorite Disney Channel show behind, Gravity Falls, with the episode Summerween. Does this episode claim it as a Halloween episode? Why, yes! I really do like this creature. Kind of reminds me of No Face from Spirited Away. And there's a lot of scary moments. One of the best episodes of Gravity Falls. Moving on to Nickelodeon. Again, I won't show almost every show with the Halloween episodes, so I'll just pick the ones on my list. Quick reminders, I know Auro Monsters is a show that sounds like Halloween, but I haven't seen the whole show. Danny Phantom is one I binge watched a couple years ago, and the Halloween episode, Friday Night, was a pretty good one. As for Hey Arnold's Halloween episode, well, I don't remember watching that. I'm sure my brother must have watched it back in the day, and for Rugrats, one of my childhood shows, does have 3 Halloween episodes. All 3 I didn't see. but the Candy Bar Creepshow was one I like. The babies scare Angelica into a haunted house, and the treats are not ordinary candy bars. It's Reptar bars, a chocolate bar with green filling, and funnily enough, they made one in real life. So now, I have 3 shows that I watched the Halloween episodes. First one is iCarly, titled Ice Cream on Halloween. I still stand by what I said in the Media Memories iCarly video, that this was the second iCarly episode I ever watched, right after episode 5. But yeah, the gang go into an apartment of an old lady, and Spencer gives kids random objects instead of candies. iCarly did bring another Halloween episode called Halloween. That episode was okay, and it aired in April rather than October. Next is Fairly Odd Parents, titled Scary Godparents. This one was pretty creative, with the Pumpkinator and turning the characters into real-life costumes, like Timmy turning into a mummy. This one I used to watch a few times as a kid, but not as much. And that leaves one behind, SpongeBob SquarePants, with the episode Scaredy Pants. There are some Halloween episodes like Ghoul Fools and Legends of Bikini Bottom, but I didn't see them that much. Scaredy Pants is one that screams Halloween. We see the introduction of the Flying Dutchman, a character that would appear in later episodes. The ending, which I won't give it away, that gave the Flying Dutchman a fright. But yeah, this is one I used to watch as a kid, and on the Season 1 DVD. Okay, I got all the kids' channel on the list. Now let's get to some of the TV shows that have Halloween episodes. Starting with Boy Meets World, titled And Then There Was Sean. This one I watched on Disney Plus years ago, and man, this episode is awesome. And this is like one of the best Halloween episodes. It's both scary and really funny at the same time. Like, I'm so glad I put this on the list for Halloween episodes. It's definitely worth it. Next up is Everybody Loves Raymond, titled Halloween Candy. This episode is another funny one. While it doesn't have atmosphere or scary vibes in it, it's just a good amount of laughs. Frank gives out candies to kids, but as a big mistake, those weren't candies. Like, somebody in the writing room just thought of a good idea. It's been years since I binge watched the entire show, but I do like the Halloween episode. Also, great nods to Frank dressed up as Frankenstein monster. Not only the name, but actor Peter Boyle played the monster in Young Frankenstein. Like, you gotta give that great detail. But yeah, pretty funny episode to watch it on Halloween. Next is Malcolm in the Middle. I won't say too much of the 2 Halloween episodes because it's been a while since I've seen both episodes, but they're both pretty good. Next is Everybody Hates Chris. Everybody Hates Halloween, hence the title. This one is also pretty funny, and I like how Chris is surprised to be at a Halloween party with alcohol. Yeah, at age 13. I have very little to say about it other than it's a funny episode. Next is The Office, and there's like 6 episodes of the show. Only 4 out of the 6 episodes are the one I've seen because this is after Michael left the show. Though, I will admit, the Halloween episode from the last season might be funny because of that meme where Dwight wears a pumpkin on his head, and who knows, maybe I'll like it. But the Halloween episodes of the show are very good. And we come to the last show that is the staple of Halloween. I'm merely talking about The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. For the past 35 years, they keep making new episodes of Treehouse of Horror every single year. But you gotta admit, these are some of the best of Halloween episodes, or media Halloween in general, besides horror movies. I really do like the Treehouse of Horror episodes, especially the classic ones. In fact, my personal favorite episode from it is Treehouse of Horror 5, and sticked with me ever since I first saw it, back almost 20 years ago. But yeah, there are great moments and segments throughout the Treehouse of Horror episodes. I recently watched number 33 on Disney Plus, and wow, this is one of the best episodes I've seen in recent Simpsons years. I love that they referenced the anime show Death Note, and they even used the animation of the show, but with Simpsons. Love that segment. But yeah, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror are like the best Halloween episodes on TV. Nothing can ever top it. And that's about it for the Halloween shows and specials. There are a lot of shows that have Halloween, but these are my picks. That is all for this video. Let me know which Halloween shows and specials you watched during the holiday. I wish you all a happy Halloween, and we can move on to next month. I will see you all in the next one.